Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida. Welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players wearing the blazing blue from Denjon Middle School, Katie Legs Makanufo. In the retro red from St. Mary Magdalene School, Raina Ray Gilbert. And in the pulsing purple from Ocoee Middle School, Andy baby Clark. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today, our players will once again be battling their way through 4 spectacular events, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment. We'll have a professional stunt director and stunt spotters with them at all times, so please do not try this at home. In our first event, Off the Wall, you can imagine yourself being Ricky Anderson going sky high over the left field wall and knocking down a home run that Jose Canseco was trying to hit. With some help from an elastic cord, you can do that right here on Guts Off the Wall, an elastic sports fantasy come alive. Let's go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Hey, Mo!
Hi, Mike. Players will have 45 seconds to knock down as many balls off the wall as possible. Players must stay in their designated space, and the player who knocks down the most balls wins. Mike.
All right, so our players getting set on the aerial bridge. On the top of the aerial bridge, 7 feet 6 inches high. Looks like they're ready to go.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and there they're off. 45 seconds to knock down as many baseballs as they can. They're going back, up against the wall, and knocking them down. And Blue having some trouble right there. That's Katie Legs Makanufo having some trouble. But our purple player, that's Andy the Bear, putting his bear paws to work. As you take a look at our wall cam right there, the Bear, and there's Ray Gilbert in red, going up and knocking some baseballs down. 13 seconds left. There's a shot at the Bear on the right, and that's Red, having trouble getting back up on the aerial bridge. That's Katie Legs getting back up, and she's doing good at this point. Oh, having some trouble, but that's the Bear. Knocking down some more. And right now, folks, our judges will count each baseball that our players, as you take a look at Ray getting down. There's the Bear, a little bit winded after that event. He certainly knocked down a bunch of baseballs on that. And 50, here's the replay right now. Take a look at the replay as Andy going down and thrusting himself up to knock down a few more baseballs, get back up to the aerial bridge and try it again. And right now, we're going to go to Mo and find out what our results were. Mo.
In first place was Andy, who knocked down 34 balls. In second place, Katie knocking down 14. And third place, Raina knocking down 6.
All right, and right now we've got Andy right down on the floor. And Andy, that last event looks like it takes a lot of coordination. Tell me about that last event.
Yeah, you have to get real close to the thing and jump her high. It's real neat.
All right, he can sky, and let's talk to Mo and find out what our leaderboard standings are now.
Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Andy in purple. In second place with 200 points, Katie in blue. In third place with 100 points, Raina in red.
Flying sky high right here on Guts Elastic Sports, and right now it's a segment we call Spill Your Guts.
Katie Legs Makanufo is a hard-hitting basketball champ. When Katie isn't running over the competition on the court, she's singing harmony in the school chorus. For Katie, guts equals grit.
And our our players are ready for our next event, basic training. It takes place right here in our gym. Let's take a look at the obstacles our players will be going up against today. They got the cargo net and then the Tarzan swing. They're going to come swinging across, get on this platform, and come down this fire pole into the elastic jungle. After that, they're going to climb up the wall climb and then jump right on down into the airbag. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, our players will be timed from starting line to free fall. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, Katie's up there first. And Katie, going into this event with 200 points, she's in second place. And she'll be setting the pace as she goes first, flying across in the Tarzan swing, and then down the fire pole. Then fighting her way into the elastic jungle. She has to make her way and find an open space through that elastic jungle, and it looks like she does that no problem as she makes it up the wall climb, pulling herself up and right into the airbag. A little stunt of her own, jumping into that airbag and rolling out. A good time on that. Let's go to Mo for the official. Mo.
Katie finished in 27.8 seconds.
All right, 27.8 seconds. As I said, she set the pace, and Raina's ready.
On your mark, get set.
Raina, they call her Ray Ray. Ray Ray's having some trouble making up the cargo net. But up on the platform, she's at about 10 seconds right now across the Tarzan swing and then down into the fire pole. She's going to have to hustle through the elastic jungle if she's going to take first place in this event. And going low, trying to find some open air, some open space. No hesitation in that portion, and up the wall climb. Doesn't look like she's going to beat the time to beat. She's going for second place points right now. She's going to have to hustle right into the airbag. The free fall, nice and easy for Ray Ray. Let's go to Mo and check out what her results were. Mo.
Raina finished in 31.4 seconds.
All right, 31.4 seconds for Raina, and Andy is next.
On your mark, get set.
All right, Andy attacking the cargo net and putting his big feet forward and getting up there across the Tarzan swing. Goes into this event in first place with 300 points down the fire pole. He's at 11 seconds right now. Right into the elastic jungle. Look at his ferociousness attacking that elastic jungle. Right into the free fall bag. First place points. If that's an official time, let's go to Mo. Mo.
Andy clocked in at 22.4 seconds. That puts Andy in first place, Katie in second place, Raina in third place.
Yeah, talk about what everybody is talking about. Take a look at this replay right here as Andy goes swinging across Tarzan style, jungle style, and then look at the man just dive into the elastic jungle. This guy has no hesitation at all. He barrels his way, crawling through the elastic jungle, putting his head down and coming up with first place points. And we've got the man right down here. Let me ask you something. What does it feel like to fly through that Tarzan swing?
Well, you have to have a lot of power because you get caught up. Your legs have to be going at all times.
You're a little bit out of breath. Is this a strenuous event?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Mo and check out where we stand on the leaderboard now.
In the lead right now is Andy in purple with 600 points. In second place, Katie in blue with 400 points. In third place, Raina in red with 200 points.
Andy's 2 first place finishes means he's got a perfect score, so you come back. We got a little water skiing we're going to do in a flash. Thank you for coming back to Guts, because we are the show that asks, do you have it? And our audience getting ready, but right now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Raina Ray Ray Gilbert is a 13-year-old national gymnast. When Raina isn't flipping out at a meet, she's biking, swimming, or skating. For Ray Ray, guts equals being resourceful.
All right. Right now, it is time for an event we call Power Ski. And right behind me, you can see those waves pounding against the pool. Our players are going to try to make their way from one way to another. Let's go to Mo and find out the rules. Mo.
Well, Mike, each of our players will pull themselves across the pool and then back. They must high-five the spotter before turning around, and also to end the race. Fastest time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, so Katie making her way across our Guts pool. And you can see her battling those waves and pulling herself across. Katie comes into this event with 400 points, and across for the high five. She must touch our spotter over there and turn around. She's at 16 seconds right now, setting the pace right here. Coming in, you can see That's it. All right, and that's Katie coming in, and we're going to go to Mo and find out what her official time was. Mo.
Katie's time was 20.8 seconds.
All right, 20.8 seconds for Katie. A nice finish on that as she steps out of her harness and out of her ski. And our next player, Raina, will be stepping up into our guts pool and see if she can battle our waves right there. Now remember, folks, that wave ball that you see in the middle of our pool, creating swells 3 to 4 feet high, the North American premiere of that wave ball right there, turning our guts pool into an ocean. And it looks like Raina, as she gets set and lowered into our pool, she's ready to battle those waves herself. Mo.
On your mark, get set.
All right, Raina going into this event with 200 points. She's in third place, and you can see her battling. This is a constant tug of war, ladies and gentlemen. A tug against those waves, a tug event against that aquatic pressure, and she's battling it with a time to be 20.8. She's making good time. This is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. A terrific run for Raina. As I said, going into this event in third place. Let's go to Mo and find out what her time was. Mo.
Raina's time was 18.6 seconds.
A terrific finish for Raina as she gets lowered down and out of her harness, rising to the occasion, rising over those waves and battling them constantly from one end of the pool to another. Again, look at those waves as they are getting ready to battle Andy, or should I say Andy getting ready to tackle them himself. Balance extremely important, right. And let's see if Andy can keep his balance and keep afloat and hold on to his perfect score. He goes into this event with 600 points, first place finishes in our first two events. Let's see if he can get first place in this one.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and Andy showing what it is like to tug himself hanging 30 feet from the air. He's lifted his board completely up, and he's just gonna go arm strength all the way, but he slipped out of his board, folks. Precious time. He must touch the spotter, and he's fallen out of the board. This is really gonna affect his time and hurt him. As I said, he went into this event with a perfect score, but you could see a detriment to his performance by lifting his board completely out of the water and keeping his board up out of the water. He could lose it again. We'll see what he ends up with. All right, and so we'll go to Mo and find out what Andy's official time is. Mo.
Andy's time was 33.9 seconds. That puts Raina in first place, Katie in second place, Andy in third place.
All right, so Raina showing great form on this event as she comes barreling along and staying afloat, keeping her board, her ski, I should say, even with the water and battling those waves. And what was it like to be out there?
It was sort of scary. The waves were really high, but I had fun.
You had a good time, and she got first place points. Let's check out with Mo where they stand.
Andy is in the lead right now with 700 points, with 600 points, and in second place, Katie in blue. In third place with 500 points, Raina in red.
So those waves, powerful waves attacking our players, knocking a ski off of Andy. And right now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Andy Bear Clark never hibernates. If 13-year-old Bear isn't clawing the competition on the football field, he's ripping them apart on the baseball diamond. For Andy, guts equals realizing your potential.
Well, let's see what the Bear can do in bullseye, which takes archery to new heights. How else can you hit a target 11 feet up in the air? Well, here on Guts, we give you an elastic cord and a few crossbows to attack it with. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all three players will jump off the aerial bridge with a crossbow in their hands. The object of the game is to score as many bullseyes as possible in 60 seconds. Players must bounce off the ground before they shoot, and only the arrows that stick in the blue target area will be counted. On your mark, get set.
So a very close game before we go into this event. All three of our players hitting their targets on the first shot. More to come from our players right here in red with another one in the target. Red with 2 and purple with 2. Blue with 1, and there's the target cam. Raina in red, raining all over her target, pouring arrows one after another. And Andy in purple with 4. Good work for both red and red. Back up there with 4. Blue with 3. There's Andy shooting another one. Fantastic work. 6 for purple, 4 for red, 4 for blue. They're attacking these one after the other. Nice shooting. 15 seconds for our players. What a competition, ladies. It's all just bouncing off for red. That may hurt her at the end. And with Katie in the blue with more. Red just missing the target on that one. Blue right on the edge. Oh, folks, ladies and gentlemen, what a competition on that one. All of our players doing some fancy shooting in that one. Let's go to Mo and check out our results. Mo.
In first place was Andy in purple with 8. In second place, Katie in blue with 6. In third place, Raina in red with 5.
All right, so take a look at Andy as he goes up, hitting shot after shot and taking first place in that event with 8. Getting back up on the aerial bridge and arming himself for another shot. Andy, excellent work. You're in first place. How do you feel going into the aggro crag?
Well, I really feel good. You have to have a lot of speed for that, but on this one, you had to have a lot of air too and push towards the
The man is out of breath after a great performance on that. Ray, the aggro crag coming up. What are you expecting?
If you just run hard and play your best to win.
All right, so let's find out. Let's check out where we stand on the leaderboard with Mo. Mo.
Andy in purple is in the lead with 1,000 points. In second place, Katie in blue with 800 points. In third place, Raina in red with 600 points.
Yeah, that's right, folks. Our players aiming at the bullseye, and now they're aiming high because we got the aggro crag event coming up. Our players with the biggest challenge yet, and they're all in it. You stick around. All right, welcome back to Guts, and thanks for coming back to our final event because the excitement of a breathing, living mountain, our most colossal challenge yet to come, the Aggro Crag event. Our players are most certainly ready. Let's go to Mo and check out where they stand. Mo.
In first place after 4 events is Andy in purple with 1,000 points. In second place, Katie in blue with 800 points. In third place, Raina in red with 600 points.
Let's look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there. And Andy using all his force to go down square on the floor and come up and knock off some of those round baseballs with legs, with arms, baseballs flying everywhere. Andy going off the wall and back up to the aerial bridge for another try. He took first place in that event. And then we go to Katie going through, seeing the light of day in the elastic jungle, not letting a few elastics stop her from getting through and up that wall climb as she powered herself to a second place finish in basic training, right into the free fall bag with a nice leap and a comfortable finish. And then we go to Raina, who went power skiing the power way. She took that ski and took her strength. Look at her arm strength on this, folks. Look at that. Took first place finish in power ski. And Raina then coming back. Yeah, bullseye. Filling up that with some first place points in bullseye event. And Andy, look at his face on this one. And both feet square on the floor, shooting away, taking a second place finish in the bullseye event. And right now, our players are ready for our Aggro Crag event. Very exciting event here, ladies and gentlemen, the Aggro Crag event. Our players ready to climb that peak, and our Aggro Crag is a mountain with a whole lot of surprises for our players. Beginning in our 6-foot rock ledge starting line, Boulder Canyon, our players could trigger obstacles like floods, avalanches, water blasts, snowstorms, loose ledges, rolling rocks, all while they're trying to make that way up the maze we know as the Aggro Crag. The sound and fury of a living mountain. Nature here on Guts calling them to the top of the peak. Let's go to Maura for the rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
All right, and so as our players get excited for our final event, let me remind you that the points in this event have skyrocketed. Third place being worth 375 points. Second place being worth 550 points. And third place being worth 725 points. The mountain beginning to thunder. The mountain calling for our players. And our players ready and psyched to climb up that mountain, unafraid to tackle all that is about to surprise them as they climb up that mountain. Let's go to Mo and check out our kickoff.
Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, and off they go up Boulder Canyon. And there's Andy, and there's Red, Reina, our blue player, water blast, snowstorms on Andy, our purple player. Oh, our red player missed an actuator on that turn. And that's Katie, our blue player, climbing up. It looks like blue and purple. Blue, oh no, blue going back, purple. Purple's in front right now. Red had already hit that actuator, hitting it a second time. Red hitting her third, or last action. No, they got one more actuator. Who's it gonna be? It looks like purple's gonna lock in first. Oh, confusion on the crag course as it looks like blue is locking in next. And then red had missed the second actuator, having some trouble finding it through that snow, but not giving up, continuing to climb up the aggro crag, and she's gonna make it and lock in. Let's go to Mo and find out what our place standings were. Mo.
In first place on the aggro crag, Andy in purple. In second place, Katie in blue. In third place, Reina in red.
All right, and so our aggro crag event once again challenging our players to live up to all of their athletic ability. Look at the snow and the water blast trying to blow Andy away, but he was not going to stop. As you look at all three of our players at this point, the rocks come tumbling down on top of Reina. And there, our crag troll telling Reina, our red player, she had missed an actuator as purple slides in for the first place finish on the aggro crag event. Excellent performance by Andy here, taking first place and the points for getting to the top of the mountain first. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
Well, in third place today, Mike, Reina in red with 975 points. In second place, Katie in blue with 1,350 points. Our winner today, Andy in purple, 1,725 points.
And so, the bronze medal going to Reina, showing what it was all about, especially in that power skiing event. She took first place in that event. A great competitor here today. The silver medal going to Katie. Katie getting up to the aggro crag second. Great job on her part. And ladies and gentlemen, our gold medal, our top competitor today, Andy, our purple player, showing us just what tenacious athletic capacity he's made of. He's holding a piece of that glowing rock high. We're gonna go in and get a reaction from him. Hey Andy, my man, how you feeling right now?
Wet.
Wet?
Wet and sticky and everything else.
Wet and sticky? And how do you feel about winning?
Well, feel great. All the events are hard and have tough competition. Feel great.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our players doing a great job here today, showing what they're made of. All about athletic competition here on Guts, and a piece of the glowing rock for Andy. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes, who remind you that on Planet Reebok there are no limits.
Recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.